right, it would help if I unmuted. Let me crank up gain. I'm trying something new here. I talked about, what's it? Last stream of thoughts, I talked about how I didn't like my voice. And part of me thinks, maybe it's my voice, or maybe it's just mic volume. So I'm gonna try to be expressive and articulate. Just to see if that's true, I've also set up mic distance. Changed, I changed mic distance just because I thought, it was too bassy. So, yeah. Hopefully. Who knows? I hope it's a technical thing and not an internal thing. But we'll see. We will see. Yeah. Cue the music, I guess. So YouTube. Okay, volume check. Okay, we could lower that a touch. How do I sound? Do I sound alright? Thanks, everyone. I'm not crazy yet, don't worry. It's just me with a sense of humor. Uh, so this stream of thoughts, I don't know, this one is gonna be a bit free and open-ended. There's not much to talk about. I mean, I do generally do these as like a weekly update type scenario, but, well, things are, I keep saying things are changing for me, but yeah, I don't know, it's a little bit complicated, but yeah, nothing really. I guess I'm trying to get used to producing more of my theater voice in front of a mic, in front of a screen. That's still something I won't get used to. I hope. I hope I'll get used to it, but normally there's an audience to talk to. Well, at least back when there was a stage, but let's see. Oh, yeah, announcements. Because I do those things. At this point in time, I I I batch edited all of the Hollow Knight videos. So I think we're good until up to April. But because there's so many of them, and I'm kind of ahead, I've decided that I'll upload them twice a week. So now we got Tuesday, Wednesday noon, every week. It didn't seem too difficult for me, so I figured I'd do it, and if it caused me too much trouble, I'll just swap back to once a week once again. So there's that. Any other things? Yeah, I have a brief list of notes, but they are cryptic this time. Why not give myself a puzzle to solve while doing this live? But I don't know. I came to edit Hollow Knight for literally all day yesterday. I just decided I want to edit, and then spent all day trying to figure out. Oh no, YouTube. Okay, it's good. Although I do have to determine volume for all of these. Thereabouts should be good. Yeah, Hollow Knight. Oh, yeah, I just decided to just binge edit everything. And honestly, like, I know I said in the past, like, I kind of expressed that I didn't like it in a more negative way, but I don't mind it at all. I just need to tolerate myself at times. But hey, even when going back through the recordings, myself did make me laugh a few times. Maybe because I, forgot. It's been a while. But, yeah. So, yeah, it's been fun putting it together at the very least, and I've also learned that maybe editing could be a side thing while listening to something else, despite it, well, being editing, since volume levels are controlled, so there's not really too much of a need to listen. Although, like, important sound cues and things like that. So yeah, it's been an interesting puzzle. Edit and make it look decent and professional at the professional level. It's kind of amazing that I'm up to that point already, where I could, I mean, with an exception of a few things, I've pretty much done decent level videos with literally all free stuff, or stuff that was given to me, so I'm proud of that. What is next on the docket? I believe that is it. Really? Okay. I skipped a few notches and just completely jumped topics. Creative projects I put here are who creativity is for. Okay, I guess I could segue that. So yeah. So now that I'm kind of doing gaming focus on the channel, kind of raise a question on what or for who are creative projects for, and that's been a question that's been on my mind for this week. And well, past few weeks, because technically, like, I made the channel just because I wanted to, mainly made the channel just so I could, put myself out there and show a visual, man, I can't word. But I wanted to show a visual representation, or firsthand, that's the word I was looking for, firsthand representation of what I could do and what I want to do. So, which is why I posted various creative projects, because I want to show some aspect of creativity on the channel. Like, this is me. Roll screen to, what's the channel name here? But now, like, I've done a lot of what I've wanted to do. It's up there now, and there's not really much more I could add on besides, like, doing newer things, but you know, I could write another short story, sure, but it's not gonna mean much. Or like, I could do another representation, but it won't really mean much because the concept is already there and it doesn't really need to be proven again. Now, of course, this also means that, well, I mean, I guess one answer to work around this is technically I do this as my outlet. And yeah, that's fair. If I could do it whenever. But since I've been strict and faithful to the schedule, no, it could be hard to pull something off every week. But it's a challenge I could do. So really the question is, once again, like, why am I doing it? Who's it for now? And, well, I mean, I guess it's still to show a show, but the answer is something I haven't quite reached yet. Like, I'm not doing this for anyone, well, I'd hope to do this for someone, maybe. Maybe that's where I'll find my answer, but at this point in time, this place is a wasteland, so it really doesn't mean much anymore. As to what I'll do with it, I mean, I'll still keep trying to do something miscellaneous every Thursday, but you know, it might get more tame, shall I say, until I figure out my answer, I guess. Although that being said, I hope that next Thursday I can, as I phrase this, wrap up chapter 1 of the channel, which is essentially what I've told you already about firsthand experience. Because that chapter is now kind of done. Chapter 1 was about me posting stuff, posting who I am to people who might be interested. Kind of that me at a glance in the span of how long has it been? 3 months? Yeah, 3 months. And so it's on there, and so I plan to do some sort of wrap up to it next week. So there's that. And so now I've mentioned this, I believe 2 weeks ago, 1 or 2 weeks ago. I erased my schedule, but now I have new motivations. I've talked about it in the intro, on the intro video, but now I want to actually get myself out there to an audience. I, like, over the course of the month, I found that, hey, this is fun to do. And it'd be nice if I can, if somehow, some way I can, entertain people. I've always appreciated the stage, although, well, stage, physical or psychological. And I've always loved to make people happy. Kind of been, I don't know, it's a dream of mine is odd, but, you can't really make a living making people happy. Or with the main intent of making people happy. So that's why this is more of a side project now, unfortunately. But, yeah. Now I'm motivated to actually make stuff for people now. Really, it's not for myself as much anymore. Although, to an extent, I guess, and depends on perception. But, yeah, I don't know. Just doing stuff for at least 1 or 2 people who show up on stream at times, or maybe pick off the occasional person to see the channel and say, hey, although I might not have the best voice, not best voice, I need to give myself better credit, really. But, ooh, up. Let me lower you a touch. I hope I can take up some of your time to stop by, have a moment of respite, if you will. If that ever comes to fruition, I don't know. But it's kind of a workaround to what I remember is stuck to my head in, well, the self-esteem problems and content and numbers. It's just, if you go out there expecting numbers, which, well, it's hard based on how YouTube arranges it. They really need to change that, but you're doing it for, at least if you're going in it with a goal of, hey, I want to make, I want to entertain at least 1 person, then you'd be pretty satisfied, unless you're at 0. Oof, that hurt. That's an insult towards myself. So yeah, that's gonna be where it goes. Oh, at least I hope. Now, next. Oh, yeah, I guess where the future leads. I've mentioned this before. I don't know. This'll be a side thing for me now. For the past, since, well, at the start of the year, it's been my main focus, just so, because, well, it helps to work towards my future. But now that I have that kind of stowed away, now I could actually focus on living life. and actually getting, you know, going places with what I've made. And, well, I need to figure out what places I can go to. Hopefully it'll be hopefully it'll be good, or maybe it won't. Hopefully and this is a big one, hopefully this actually works towards something. Like, I'm not even sure if this, like, past 3 months of growth and development might lead somewhere. Maybe it just won't, and it was a waste of my time. Well, I mean, it was experience earned, I guess, and things were learned. But, yeah, not really much to say. Oh, music. Oh, there. Bit quieter. Unless it explodes on me. Okay, about there. Oh, might be losing you guys. Nah, just a hiccup. Yeah, hopefully. Oh, now there's gonna be a side project now. Oh, I took care of everything. And so it concludes chapter 1. Well, that's about all I wrote. But what did I title this? I titled this stream something important. Can't remember what it was anymore. Oh, hang on, it shows me right there. A change in direction, yes. Oh. Hey, now I'm approaching this at a new angle. Hopefully still getting better and better. And, oh no. Chapter 2 is a bit odd. That's it. Not much thoughts. Well, many thoughts this week. Some interesting, some unsolved. But, regardless, well, this is the weekly update. The proclaimed stream of thought. And it has been done. Oh.